YouTubers, Sandra from Beer Circles. Just taking a sample of Melodie Nelson tonight. Make sure this is sanitized. A little thief, simple thief. That's that. And then here is the actual fermenter. I'm gonna try to do this as quick as possible. The reason why I'm interested on knowing if this is fully fermented is because I want to start dry hopping it, and I don't want to lose too much time from brew date to dry hopping. All the late additions are in there. I just like to monitor my brews pretty accurately. It looks like high krausening is over. So I'm resanitizing a little bit and then get a hydrometer here. Yeah, it looks like different from last time, definitely, for those who haven't done much of this. Basically hold your thumb on the top hole, and obviously I sanitized this thief quite a bit. It's a 3-part thief. I'm just take it apart and sanitize everything, then put it together and re-sanitize everything. Filling my test tube, making sure this thing floats. Not yet. Not yet. Beautiful color though. Okay, this thing is pretty much done. I suspect it's very close to being finished fermenting, and it's pretty darn dry. So what I'm going to do is dry hop it first time. And this is what I'm going to dry hop with. There's this, and there's this. You can see the alpha acid on these hops are massive, but it's not what I'm after. What I'm after is these hops, Apollo and Nelson Sauvin, are very, very, very high in oil content, meaning they impart a lot of aromatics into any beer that you put. I haven't calculated yet. The gravity on this is, and don't mark this as the actual final gravity, but it looks like 10-10 pretty much. So I mean, it's very much, almost done. Excuse me, almost done fermenting. 10-10. I'm curious to see if it goes lower than that. I am very excited because the second batch of this that I made was more of a like I said, on the sweeter, richer, not overly sweet, but it had a sweeter notes to it that I'm trying to stay away from. And adding that pound of corn sugar was intended to dry out the beer. On top of that, I was, if you watch all the other videos of the Melodie Nelson, I was a little bit low on my whatchamacallit, targets, but I'm going to put half of this. I'm not going to be really, too precise on this, but I'm pretty much straight from the freezer into this. Half Apollo, 1 ounce of Apollo approximately, and I have the other ounce for later into the keg. So there it is, about 1 ounce of Apollo hops. If a lot of you are not familiar with Apollo hops, this is the inside scoop. Inside scoop. This is the scoop. Apollo is used in Evil Cousin from Heretic Brewing Company, Northern California, Jamil's and the Chef's brewery, and it's a super danky. Super danky hop. Alright, this seems about right to me. Take a whiff of that. Oh yeah, this feels right. That's it. They're just gonna sink to the bottom, and I'm gonna let this for another, let's say, 10 days. This beer's been fermenting for 10 days. That's why I'm usually on top of this. If this is such an active fermentation, 10 days would be enough to fully ferment this beer. I apologize for the camera movements. Go back to here. I'm just trying not to see too much of it. My kitchen is actually kind of like a mess. But anyway, so this is about 10:10. It started at 10:56. The reason why it was higher when I measured with the hydrometer, the refractometer. Sorry, but I was under 5 gallons, and I just didn't want to have like a small batch again of something that's really good, and I'm gonna crave, and I'm gonna have 4 gallons only of it. So I topped it off, and it was 10:56. That's the reason why. Otherwise, it would have been higher. But I calculated that the pound of organic corn sugar, aka dextrose sugar, was about 1% alcohol, and that means that this beer is probably going to be around 6% by itself, you know. But now that the dextrose, or the corn sugar, was in it, I can definitely see that I can calculate. This is 10:10. It pretty much even like 1.08, I think. Wow, this is super attenuated. It's still bubbling in the test jar, but so yeah. Anyway, let me gather my thoughts. If you guys haven't noticed, I am not a pro at this. I don't pretend to be, but you know, I figured I've learned so much from other people. The whole beer circle episode has come. I mean, the whole beer circle adventure has empowered me to share my journey with others the way other people have, you know, shared with me, and I've gained so much. I mean, I wish you guys can smell this. The Nelson Sauvin hops, the New Zealand Sauvin hops, Nelson hops, are just, they're just one of a kind hop. I mean, it really is. I mean, a lot of people think it's overrated. A lot of people think it's amazing. I just think the thing is one of the most amazing hop ever. The Polo, you have to be careful with this. I might not add the other ounce in the keg. It will start developing more like the oniony dankness, which is, I don't want to go too far in that. So I probably will do the other ounce of Nelson Sauvin in the keg. I'm gonna have to sleep on this and make my, you know, make a decision. I'm not really sure. I might want to put something else. I want more. We'll get like an ounce of Cascade or something else. But anyway, I'm drifting here with all this topic. Yeah, I just, you know, I'm just doing these videos because, you know, I'm hoping, you know, that the things that I'll go through are useful to somebody out there. And if they're not, they're not. But it's just like a record of what I've been brewing, what I've been doing. And it's kind of fun for me to watch as my wife walks behind me. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this whole process, and stay tuned for the kegging, I guess. Will be the next episode. Signing off on Beer Circles. See you next time.